In this video, I'm going to show you 3 very useful forms of the B7 chord. We'll start with the most popular, but I'll show you a couple of versions and I'll explain why some might be better than another, depending on the situations. Let's do this. Hey there, I'm Tomas Michaud from Real Guitar Success, where I help you learn guitar and enjoy the journey. If you're new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that little bell so I can keep you in touch with new lessons and guitar learning tips. The B7 chord is a popular chord. We're going to start off with the most popular in the open position. That means using some open strings. Then I'll show you a couple more depending on what you're doing. Let's start with the first one. Here's what it looks like. It's a 4-finger chord. Now go ahead and take a look at my left hand and we'll finger it one finger at a time. The second finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. The first finger goes on the 1st fret of the 4th string. Now we're going to the 3rd string, that's the G string, and I'm going to use my 3rd finger. And the pinky is on the 1st string. We're leaving that 2nd string open. And that 1st string is the 1st fret, pinky, 1st fret. I'm aiming towards the top 5 strings, starting with this 5th string, the A, or it's actually a B note with my finger there. I generally don't hit this low note. It's not a part of the chord. And my finger's slightly touching it, so it deadens out. Not a big problem if you accidentally hit it. You can see it doesn't sound terrible. Sometimes I make this chord without the pinky. That's the 3-finger. It's not really a strict B7. That E is not part of the chord. But it sounds okay. It depends on what you're doing, especially when I'm playing something Spanish or flamenco. It gives a little more exotic sound. So let's go on to version 2. Now this version is useful when you're playing especially jazzy chords up in the neck of the guitar. And it's not a bar chord. That's the neat thing about it. Here's what it looks like. Kind of considered a jazz version of B7. So let's finger it. First finger is on the 6th string, 7th fret. I'm over on the 4th string with my 2nd finger, 7th fret. And I've got my 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 2nd string. The pinky goes in between the 2nd and 3rd fingers on the 8th fret, 3rd string. Now I'm actually having to deaden out some strings. The easier one is the 5th string. I'm not playing that, and I'm deadening out with my 1st finger as it angles over, it slightly touches it. I'm also cutting out that 1st string. It's not a part of the chord. It's not horrible. You better let it ring. It's kind of exotic, but it's not really a B7 if you use that. And I'm touching it with the inside of my hand. This takes some practice. Now for the 3rd version, this is a bar chord, but a very useful version. We're going to bar on the 2nd fret, and it looks like this. I'm playing all the way across. Even though the root note is here on the 5th string, I can still play that F sharp as part of the chord. F sharp is on the 6th string. So let's finger it. Bar chord across the 2nd fret. I'm angling my finger back slightly to use the hard part of the side of the finger. And then the 3rd finger goes on the 4th string, 4th fret. Skip the 3rd string. Pinky goes on the 2nd string, 4th fret. I'm also letting that 1st string ring. Playing all the notes. It's a very useful bar chord. Not easy on acoustic guitar, it takes some strength. But if you're used to bar chords, this won't be a big stretch. Thanks for joining me today. If you haven't already, be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that little bell. I'll keep you in touch with what's going on, and you'll be a part of my community. And I hope if you enjoyed this video that you'll leave me some comments and let me know how you liked it. Ask me some questions. I'd love to help you out in your guitar playing journey. Take care for now. Bye-bye.